Hello, Christine. Right on time.
Hey, Noah.
Hey, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Just boring day, just a bunch of studying. That's all. That's all I did.
Almost done, right?
Yes. Yeah. Who got it? I only got this weekend, and then my tests, and then done for like a week, and then I start back up my summer courses.
Awesome. You'll get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Can you read that?
Oh, functional acupuncture for pain management. Where did you get that?
That's the thing I was telling you about that I use.
Oh. Oh. And you like use them? You use both at the same time?
Yep. You just turn them on.
Yeah.
You have to have one finger on the back,
Yeah.
one finger touching the skin, and then the power buttons on the front. And then they even have the extension rod if you need to do that with a pen.
Oh, does it send any like does it shock you at all?
No, you don't even feel it. It's so relaxing.
Oh, interesting.
Because I have a TENS, but this one's better.
Yeah. Well, I saw something very similar. I almost picked them up one time. It was they were, I can't remember what they, because it wasn't tens, but it wasn't magnets. I can't remember what they said it was, and it was very similar to that look. But it was you had one point and like a pen, and you put them along where you're going, and it looks similar. It looks similar to that. Yeah, just using that.
This is what it is. So there's the pen. If you can't reach it too, they have the pen to attach in case you can't reach the spot with the two. So you do that, so you have the piece.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have the other one somewhere else touching another piece of your skin. And then it'll work.
Interesting. That's actually, I did see something similar, but it wasn't magnetic. I haven't heard of those. That is very, very interesting. I'm sure.
D battery. No, 9 volts. I'm sorry, 9 volts.
9 volt. Interesting.
Yep.
I'll come across it at some point because all the new tech always coming through.
As you can see, Mocha's already taken her position. So, because I moved my room around a little bit, so Miss is already here somewhere. There she is.
That's all right. No worries. No.
She's ours for the night.
Since no one else is here, I won't mute you just like last time, and we'll a little cool down session. Did you just do the upper body with Adam?
Yep, and then I just got done running.
Oh, you were running? So, there you go.
Yeah, on my tread.
So active in the afternoon.
Gotta be.
Yeah. That's right. It's all about consistency. You still drinking your coffee? You're just waking up? No, that's your water. I asked you last time. You always put your water in there. That's your coffee.
Oh, both waters.
Both water. Oh, there you go. Double fist in the water. Awesome. Well, I'm just gonna do a light little movement here, my shoulders and my neck, and just get blood pumping. I know you just got done your workout. You're so pretty warmed up, so I'll keep this pretty brief. But
you do whatever you want. I'm cool. Whatever you feel like.
All right, and like always, if you need you do whatever you want as well, whatever feels good for you. I know my neck's always a little tight, so I always like focus on my neck a little bit.
Yeah, that's where I get it from, sitting at the computer all day.
Yeah, same. I was looking on Sunday, so my MacBook gives me like updates about how my like screen time is. Just like my so, like, Apple products would go like, you spent like, I don't know, 8 hours on your phone yesterday or something like that, just from the screen time thing. So my computer does it too. So ever since we started going at home and having all online classes and that sort of stuff, my screen time went up, and then I hadn't really paid much attention to it. But on Sunday, it was like, your screen time is down 30%, and I was like, no way, that's awesome, down 30%. And it was like, yeah, it's down 30% to like 10 hours, which means I'm not good. I can't do math on top of my head, but whatever 30% above 10 hours was is what I was at, and yeah, so that was something.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, we have that on our computer, our analytics.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, for work.
See mine, yeah. It was just from, because I mean, I guess I use my laptop for work. I'm using it right now for this, and then I use it for all my classes. I use it for all my homework, and I use it to study. So that's literally, I'm just always on my computer. The only time I'm not even, I was gonna say the only time I'm not is when I work out, but I work out on the computer too. So I'm just always on it. So I just think it's crazy.
Oh, I hear you.
Yep.
I bet you're getting ready to open up. I bet you're excited.
What's that?
I bet you're excited to start getting into opening up.
Yeah. I'm excited just to get out anywhere, just like, I don't know, between the gym or even just like some random restaurant. I know I still got a few months for that, or a couple. I think it's June those are opening. I'm just like ready to do something other than oh, it's Robin. Other than sit inside all day.
Yes.
Oh.
We're gonna go do the river walk in Brewer Saturday.
You're going to? It looks like it's supposed to be beautiful Saturday.
You remember Leslie?
What's that?
You remember Leslie from the workouts, right? Leslie? Did you work out Beardsley?
I think she did towards
Yeah.
the. Yeah, I know Leslie. Yes.
Yeah. Her and I are going walking.
Not.
Yeah.
You guys go often, or are you just kind of starting recently?
We're just gonna start because we're sick of being quarantined.
Nice.
We don't care. We're like,
Leslie
whatever.
started around the time you did at Adam's place, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cause like, there's so many names and so many people I haven't seen forever at the gym, and it's I like going through people. I'm like, who haven't I seen on any of these calls lately? And so I'm trying to think, like, and I mean, I always see, like I've said in the past, I always see quite a nice crew. I usually see, but there's some people I'm just like, I haven't seen in like a few months, and I'm starting to miss them a little bit. Ugh. And I don't blame them not wanting to do the technology part. It's pretty difficult.
It's not that. Many people don't know how to cast to your TV sometimes.
That's
So
honestly,
hard.
yeah. What do you cast your TV? Like, how do you do it?
I have it connected to my media room right off my laptop. I have it through the Bluetooth connections and internet.
So you don't need a cord for yours?
No, because I'm all Wi-Fi.
Uh,
So it's just going through the connections for the Wi-Fi and the Roku.
you can do it through the Roku? I'm just doing a few ankle, get my ankle loose. Because I have a Roku, and I need to like, I wish I could figure out how to do that. I haven't played around with it. I just use an HDMI cord, but this angle is so bad because the computer has to be so close to my TV. I want to like back it up a bit, which I could do if I could do Bluetooth, and I do have Roku. I have a Roku stick. I don't have like the TV.
Yeah. That's all I have is the stick in it.
And is it a specific app, or how do you do it?
My husband set it all up for me, but it's part of your computer settings too. You can connect through on your right where it says options for settings. You can say connect to. As long as you're on Wi-Fi, it should connect to your TV and read through that. Just turn it on, say on the Roku. You know the home page before you pick anything, that like screensaver?
Yeah.
Just like that. So,
Huh. I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I wish I would figure that out a while ago, because that would help a lot more. But
I'll make Norman go on the phone with you and do it.
That'd be very helpful. Well, I'm gonna start phone.
After that, I'll turn my computer around and show you on the TV. So you can see.
We don't have to do that, but if you want. How's the knee feeling today?
They're both very sore.
Very sore from workouts or just
Yep.
Well,
The workout we had with you was awesome. I still feel that.
What's that?
I still feel the workout the other night from you.
The lower body one?
Yep.
Yeah, that one was. I don't usually do lower body, and I was looking at it, and I was like, that might have been a little difficult, but you guys got it.
I did it. I didn't care. I felt it that night. I had full body spasm cramps.
Sorry, that doesn't
Not
sound.
me. I got on and went right to sleep.
There you go. Oh my
Mocha just laid on top of me to make sure I didn't move.
word.
I did.
Mocha seems like the best dog I've ever met.
She's pretty
Like,
laid back.
my dog is like super. It just loves like social, like being like with people, but it's so hyper. It's a it's back up home up north in Washburn, at my dad's. It's a mix. It was a Georgia Rescue, so we don't really know what kind of dog it is, but it's a mix of a lab, we think, maybe a little bit of boxer. Yeah, I can't remember now. I think.
Look at that, a Roddy.
Yeah,
Roddy's
it might have been a Rottweiler. I can't remember now, but it's she's a brindle color, and she's super nice, but she's just so hyper and like athletic and always wants to go for runs and all that stuff. And like that's perfect. I love all that stuff. But then she even wants to do that when I'm like trying to like relax. Like if I was trying to foam roll right now, she'd be jumping on top of me trying to.
Oh, yeah. Mocha used to be like that when she was a puppy.
Yeah.
You used to sit on me when I worked out, didn't you?
I don't think I've ever met a bad lab though. That is for sure.
Yeah.
I know it's all about the owners, but I had a bunch of buddies. I've had a bunch of friends growing up that all had chocolate and white labs, and they all were like the nicest dogs.
That's right. She's my bud. Hi, buddy. You my favorite bud? She's funny. She doesn't go anywhere without following me.
That's perfect. Perfect little sidekick right there.
My best co-worker. She's really good with people at Special Olympics. All the folks love her. All the athletes just love her.
That's awesome. Is she does she have any training like besides like puppy training? Nothing.
Nope. Strictly all about being around people. And the moment we got her as a puppy, we just put her in hands of a bunch of people with disabilities around wheelchairs, crutches, learning everything.
Wow.
She just stays right there, like whatever you need to calm down.
Wow. That's awesome. So it's like a untrained.
Therapy.
Yeah, but I have I wouldn't call it a friend, a person I know. I'm like friends through friends. Actually, she went to college in Georgia, I think, and she actually trained dogs to be therapy dogs. Yeah. She would always post these videos of like her training these dogs, and it like looked like one of the best jobs while she's at college. So she's getting paid to train therapy dogs while she's at college.
It's a very strict job if you're going to do it. It's 100% commitment.
What's that?
It's 100% commitment when you do that.
Oh, yeah. And the hardest part is like after you train them and you've had them for so long, you have to like give them away to somebody. That was like, that was what seemed the hardest for her. She would spend all these time with these dogs, and then obviously they're going to somebody who needs them, but they kind of want to keep them for themselves at that point.
She's a good kid.
So any plans besides the Riverwalk this weekend?
Yeah, we're gonna try and make some face masks.
What's that? Gonna make some what?
Make some face masks.
Face masks. There you go.
Yeah.
Is there like I see a bunch like a few people are doing that now. Is that easy to do? Like
It depends on what they're making, I guess.
you just like
Can be, yeah.
you just grab like some fabric and some pretty much go from there or
Yeah, elastic with fabric or whatever you can help them to tie it back on.
oh
That's the most important thing, tying it.
huh.
There's all kinds of videos on how to make them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. So my roommate and I are both our parents are from the county and the county hasn't really been hit hard. Everybody's been like preparing for a while. And so my roommate's parents actually bought her a bunch of face masks and sent them down. So we're set for a while. But I love like how supportive like all the communities I've seen on social media and stuff, they're like all making face masks and like sharing them around and just helping everybody out. It's been really nice to see. It's refreshing.
I have family in the county.
Oh really? What part?
Caribou and Fort Fairfield. My brother is up there.
What's the last name if you don't mind me asking?
Rojeski.
Oh, that name is very familiar, but I cannot place it. The county's so small, usually like last names everybody kind of knows, but
Yeah, my brother's name is Steve. No E at the end, just Steve Rojeski. And his wife Nancy. Chris Rojeski, who works at the hospital up there. Nikki, my niece. Dennis, who works at the county fed, and he's the loan officer.
oh really? I actually have a few of my we were so close growing up. My like friends' moms were pretty much everybody's moms. So a good friend of mine's mom actually worked there for quite a few years at the county in Presque Isle, but not the one in Caribou. But I had another friend who mom did work there at the one in Caribou for only a few years, though, and that was a long time ago. But
Have you heard of the County Bluegrass Festival?
yeah, it's in Portage. No, it's not in Portage. It's in
Right in Fort Fairfield.
it's yeah.
Up on that big farm. It's like 100 acres. There's a big pole barn there.
Whoa. I definitely know what you're talking about. Do you say the Bluegrass Festival?
Yep. My brother owns it. He runs it.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
I definitely heard of it. I've never been, but we've had like in the town I grew up, we had just like a traveling bluegrass. Like people came and performed, but it wasn't anything like a festival. It was just like they came for a night and performed.
Oh yeah.
So I've heard of it, but I didn't really realize there was. I definitely heard of the festival, but I don't think I really realized they were in there was one.
One for her and one for me.
Perfect.
And she always wants one I have. Huh.
So you just gotta keep two, and then when she wants one you have, you give it to her, and then you gotta
take the one I want and give it to her first, and she can have the one that she really wants, which is under my foot. Huh. Once you start with her, though, she won't drop it.
No.
So she likes it when you have the tennis racket. She knows you're going to hit it for her.
Oh, smart dog there. Smart dog.
Oh, yeah, and she brings it right back to you and puts it on the tennis racket.
That's
she does.
That's interesting.
She's serious about it. She wants to play. Oh, damn, where'd that go? Come on, darn Mom. The other lady that had the dog on the other night, the black lab, he was doing the exact same thing with the ball.
Really? Which is trying to grab. Yeah. Well, the other night, I'm pretty sure the girl grabbed a dog toy ball to use. Like I thought that was pretty funny. And then the dog was like, "Yeah, I want it."
Oh yeah.
It's like we're
We have more tennis balls in our house. You'd think that we had a tennis club. Come on.
Do you play tennis?
No.
No.
I always wanted to learn, but
Yeah.
the balls would never last with Mocha.
Well, you wouldn't even need to worry about like if you lost the ball, the dog would just go get it and bring it back for you. You wouldn't even have to like if you lost out of bounds or anything. That's
Oh no! If she brings you one ball and you try to fake her and replace it with a different one, she'll know it's not the same, and she'll come back looking for her other one that she brought to you the first time.
That's.
He knows. Man, Adam's workout was hard tonight.
Was it?
Yeah, a lot of upper body tonight.
Yeah, I avoid his upper body and lower body ones because those usually get a little brutal. This morning, I did one this morning from him, and that one was kind of hard. We do like one body weight exercise and then the same exercise but with weight, and then the same exercise but like explosive. So we do like body weight squats, we do goblet squats, and then we do squat jumps, and it was all like right back to back. And then we go through 2 times, and my legs were just tired. And then we did push-ups, and then we did split squats. And then after split squats, I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. My legs are tired. Well, we'll do a few extra upper body stretches to start us off, and then we'll do some of the lower body stuff.
Oh, he was good tonight, though.
Oh, yeah. My legs are still sore from the other leg day. I don't remember what it was, but these recoveries are real nice. Well,
All right. All upper body now, Mocha. You can have your ball back. Here, kid.
Start on my bed with my hands in the air. I can move my mat over. Let's do some of those shoulder openers. So I'm reaching up as high as I can, get my shoulders off the ground a little bit, and then I'm gonna roll over to one side. Oh. Do a few circles, reaching out as high as far as I can. Stretching out the whole back, chest. Just a few circles here. And I'm gonna switch sides. When I come back on my back after this, I feel like my arms are like 3 inches longer. Oh. One more time around. And back. Oh, from this position, I'm just gonna stretch out my glute a little bit, and we'll do a figure 4 stretch here. This is like one of the most crucial stretches. All the little muscles back there are so important. switch. And flaps. And next one I'm going to do is another upper body one. I'm going to have feet a little bit apart. I'm going to rock back and forth like we have done in the past. I'm going to drop one side to the ground, sit up a little bit. But from here, I'm going to turn so you can see a little better. I'm going to drop my forearm down so I'm almost like I'm laying on the couch sideways or something. And I'm going to reach up and right across as far as I can. Nice stretch through the back here. I'm actually going to do like I'm swimming, just do a few circles with my arm. Oh. The dog's loving this. It's like free pets.
Yep, she is.
And one more time. And I'm going to switch sides. Put the legs together, lean back on my elbow, sit up, and I'll hold this for a second and just go through one more time. Awesome. I'm back in that position, back in that sideline position. I'm just going to grab a knee and pull it back, trying to get this leg straight in line. I say pull a knee, but I mean pull a, I don't know what I'm pulling. My foot, I guess. Just holding that stretch. Rock it a little bit, do some circles with my knee, get some movement through the hip a little bit. Awesome. Now to switch sides. Awesome. I'm going to hop on the hands and knees. I'm between child's pose and upward dog a few times, lengthen the spine a little bit. Do this about 2 times. I'm going to work. And next time I'm going to go into downward dog from this position. So I'm going to stick my toes, tuck them in the mat, and push up nice and strong. I'm going to pedal my calves a little bit, kind of let some of the tension out there. Nice soft knees. I'm gonna bring it back to the floor. Oh, I'm just gonna rock my hips a little bit. Maybe do some cat cows. Oh. Awesome. And next, I'm gonna bring it on the back to our favorite finisher, Tom. Happy baby.
Happy baby. Unless you're an unhappy puppy. Mocha.
You said happy puppy, and you might have said unhappy puppy, but all Mocha heard was happy puppy, and so she's like, "Yes, I am."
You a happy puppy. Are you a good girl? Go get it.
My hamstrings are definitely tight. That feels good. And I'm slowly drop my feet to the floor. And relax. I think I'm gonna fall asleep here. Just like this. Not even going to bed.
There you go. Mocha will cuddle with you.
I would take that. I would take that.
Right, Mocha? Thank you so much, Nora. I needed that tonight.
Of course, if you're feeling extra tight, you can still keep on stretching. I've shown you all the moves, so you probably could teach the next class. You know it all already, so.
Yeah. Mocha can.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, you have a great night, and enjoy your walk on the waterfront.
I will. Thank you.
And I'll see you next time.
Definitely. Bye.
Bye.